Welcome to Marvel Chumpions Podcast. It's a podcast about Marvel Champions, the card game. I'm your host, Scott, and with, as always, my co-host, Ryan.
Hello! I am excited. We got some fun things to talk about. Something that we're finally getting to after, like 6 months or so, whatever. No one's counting.
Yeah. New year, new us, only 6 months behind.
Well, Scott, why don't you tell everybody what's new for us this coming year?
We're going to try and play the game some more.
There it is. I didn't have anything. I just threw you under the bus. Good times.
No. A lot of the other channels like, we're doing this or that. It's like, we're hoping to actually get a video out.
We're hoping that we are able to get a video done.
Life's just been crazy, so.
It has been. It's been so busy. And this year's already shaping up to be pretty busy, so.
Yeah. So sorry, everybody, for the past couple weeks. We got a couple out at our end of the year. If you've not checked that out, go check that out. Thanks to everybody that did the survey and then made your voice known for the Chumpy Awards. So it's
good time.
pretty good. Yeah, 2025 is pretty good for Marvel Champions.
Yeah. I think this one's shaping up to be a pretty good year. Hopefully we can catch up so that we can get some hot takes as they come out, rather than just being behind. But there's just so much content right now.
So much content. Two heroes a month, man. Yeah. So
that is a lot.
Yeah. Looking good. Hopefully here in a few weeks we will get Hercules and Wonder Man.
I'm excited. I still actually need to play Tigra and Hulkling a little bit more.
Yeah, me too. And we need to play more Synthoid Smackdown.
Yes. I technically have not even played it yet.
Shame on.
I know. But it is what it is. So.
Right. But we're in the deep throes of winter right now, Ryan. It's going to be a warm, balmy like 70 tomorrow. So, who are we talking about tonight?
Since it is the winter still, we're talking about some Winter Soldier.
That's right.
Bucky
he
himself.
Loves the snow.
So let's get to it. A lot of people liked Bucky, so let's see if we like him.
Yeah, let's get to cracking. Let me see if I can find him here. All
there
right.
It is. There he is.
Mr.
Winter Soldier.
Bucky Barnes. I'm going to kitty cat.
First off, it's a pretty good alter ego image. I mean, the cat, the one arm, the push-ups. It's pretty
Captain
solid.
America mug. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think he's watching on his TV there?
It kind of looks like a news channel. That's what I'm guessing. Top story: the Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
That's right. So, comment down below which news network is he watching there in the Marvel universe. So, I mean, is it like the Daily Bugle? Right.
I mean, like 80% of Marvel characters are happening in New York, so.
And I just did want to do a quick shout out. Bucky Barnes turns 100 this year. When this card was made, it was not bad for a 99-year-old veteran. He's 100 this year.
That's true. Good for him. Right. Good for him.
All right. Enough joking around, Ryan. Bucky Barnes, shield soldier, cybernetically enhanced. Action, spin one resource of any type. Search your deck and discard power for his cybernetic arm. Put into play. I like it. I like it when there is a way to go get the item that kind of makes some of your things work. Very easily gettable. And it's, even if you, for some reason, if it gets tossed and discarded, you go get it, which is nice.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty common ability, which makes sense. I mean, if it's a key part and it can be lost, go fetch it. But I do wonder sometimes about abilities like this. Why? Like there's some that are, isn't there? Yeah, there's some permanent upgrades. Why not just make it permanent and move on with your life? But
it's true. That's a good argument. Because I was going to say, like, why is probably because they couldn't think of any other alter ego ability.
Well, so sometimes I wonder if it's kind of like, let's just do this. That way it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, whatever. All right, overall, I think pretty good. 3 recoveries, fine.
Standard.
7 health, I think is good. So
I agree with
Soldier and Shield on that. It's good.
Yep. All right. that leads us to the actual Winter Soldier hero side, right?
Yeah, pretty solid stats. 222. He has his Lethal Protector, which I think is a really good ability. After you attack and defeat an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. I think that works really well, and that helps solve some of the issues that we've seen with minion-focused heroes and thwarting. So I think this is a great ability.
Yeah, I think all around the 222 stat line's great, and I'll scream it every time I see it. An ability that is not stifled by an exhaust. Keep doing it if you can. I'm all for that.
Yeah, agreed.
The more you can do that, the better and the more fun it is to play because you're actually doing the thing that he wants to do. To me, that is what makes a character good and more fun to play, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's almost like it's more of a passive ability.
Yep.
So that's what really helps a lot of characters is when they can get those passive abilities rolling.
I agree. So he likes to kill minions. We'll probably talk about that a little more. Let's talk about his arm, because that seems
I
to
think
be
this is a cool image, though I do feel like his mask looks a little weird. You never played this game, but he reminds me of a character from Mass Effect 3. I kind of forgot his name. It's like I almost want to say Kane, but it's not Kane. But people who've played that game, they know. He reminds me of him.
See, my other thing with the mask is like it kind of makes him like have a unibrow looking thing, whereas like if you look down here at the card art head, it's kind of like contoured with his eyes, where in the picture it's just like straight across.
Well, and there's like little shadows on the inner part, so it looks like he has very spaced wide eyes. But it's like the whole mask is wide, but the shadows kind of make it look like he's very wide space, like almost like a sloth. But I still think it's a really cool image.
Yeah, it's cool. Agreed. All right, Cybernetic Arm, 1 cost upgrade. If you use the ability, you get put out for free, which is nice. Item tech, I guess there's some tech advantage in there somewhere. You know, make a fun deck with tech somehow.
You can ready tech upgrades with what, Spider Darkon?
I don't know. Sure, yeah.
I think so.
Insert that there.
Yeah.
It's basic. You exhaust it. It generates a wild for an attack event. That event does 1 additional damage. I like that. Super basic. Clean. I like that it is in attack. It's not his attack. So it's a little more universally usable. I really like.
Yeah, I think it's just a good addition. What I do like about it though, after playing Winter Soldier enough times, it isn't necessary. Even though it's like his ability makes it sound like this is a key part of his kit, it really isn't. Like it's a huge help, and it makes him flow that much better, especially in aggression. But really, it's not like a key piece. It's just really good to have with you.
Yeah, and we'll get to him. I think that's a good point because a lot of his like kickers, the like whipped cream and cherry on top, it's like if you use this, do this little bit extra, but it's not the 80% of the card. It's the 10-20%.
Yeah. If you lost it, your game isn't destroyed. Like some heroes, when they lose something, it's like, well, that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah. All right. Black Widow.
I think she's good. I think good cost, good stats, good ability, I guess. So
yeah, it's kind of playing off the whole attack event thing. Yet again, I still like that it's not just his cards, well, aspect cards, basic card.
Yeah.
I mean, the value seems like his cards because those are usually better, but maybe there's a situation where you want a particular card.
Situation.
Yeah.
I think my only complaint is the cost of the ally to what the response is. To get an attack event, great, but you just spent 3 resources, so you're likely pretty low on resources. So getting an attack event, it's either to prep for the next turn, or you're getting something that's super cheap that you can pay with your arm.
Yeah, I want to agree with you on that. It would have been better or nicer if it would have made like tuck the card under her and then play it as if it was in your hand when you needed to.
That would have been really
preparation,
good.
right? It's a preparation.
That would have been really good. I agree with you. All right, write that down, everyone. That's our
House rule
mod.
that one. House rule right there.
One. I really like that though. It's almost like a Black Panther leadership.
Yeah. I mean,
I like that.
She does have good like stats for 3 health and 2 and 2 with only 1 consequential damage. Even without her response, she's not bad.
Yeah, 9 effective thwart or damage for 3 cost is really good. So
yeah,
if we did make that change, the tuck, I'd probably drop her health to 2.
Yeah, to 2.
Yeah.
I agree with you. There you go. Write that down.
Yeah, write that down, everyone.
All right. Comes with two arm blocks, 3 metal punches, and then 2 electrical discharges. Is there one you like over the others?
I think the one that I'd probably talk about the most, I think metal punch is pretty straightforward. It's not the one I want to talk about, but I could just say real quick. 7, essentially going to be 8 because you're most likely going to pay with it with your arm, and it gains overkill. That's really good. Great.
Yeah, it's pretty good because if you're using your arm, it's like you're paying 2 plus 8 with overkill. That's pretty good because what is swinging web kick? 8, right?
8 for 3, yeah, straight
if
up.
That's the standard. That's better than the standard. Yeah. So we're super strong.
I mean, technically not above, but you're going to be playing it with your arm, so
right.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you're potentially getting the kicker. Like, hopefully, you're using on a minion, right? So you're going to get the 8 damage. Hopefully, it's pretty low for the minion. 1, 2. You're still getting 6 or 7 going through to the villain. Plus, you'll get the thwart to the ability. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do electric discharge.
I like electrical discharge because I think it's funny talking about him having electrical discharge. So, hero action, deal 4 damage to an enemy if you pay for this using a lightning resource. Stun that enemy. If you're using your arm, you can make that wild a lightning resource and it 5 for 2. Pretty good. 4, 5, and a stun. This is the one you use on the villain.
Yeah. Again, I think it's a pretty solid card. I don't have complaints with it really. So
yeah, just solid. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, you got an arm block now.
Arm block's the one that I think is worth talking about. So it's an attack and a defense, which is really cool. And when an enemy attacks, you deal the 3 damage. If you exhaust it because it's an attack event with your arm, it prevents all the damage from the enemy attack. That's super powerful.
Yeah, and it's 4 damage at that point too.
It'd be 4 damage, yeah. So this is a really good card. I think this is an excellent attack/defense card.
Yeah, because most of them, right? It's like pay for it and it prevents all the damage. And this one does multiple things. And if you use your arm, you're paying for it already. So it's pretty strong.
Yeah,
and you get 2 of them.
Yeah, you get 2. This is an excellent defense card.
Yeah, high quality. Good job. All right, tons of upgrades and supports. He's got to get all dressed up over here.
That's what he loves.
So I'm going to start with this one just because I like preparations. 2 cost upgrade, silent infiltration. After you attack and defeat an enemy, discard this card, ready your hero, and confuse the enemy. So not only can he stun, he can also confuse. You also get a built-in ready preparation. It's not unique, which is nice. It does have 2 copies, so you could have both out there, which is nice. Did you feel like this one hit a lot for you?
I don't know how to answer that.
It was a little bit of a loaded question.
Yeah. Do I feel like it hit? No. I don't think it hit very often. Because it was hard for me to pay for it.
Because you were having to pay for like attack events?
I was paying for something, but for some reason I always felt like it was like between this and like something else that I probably needed to do, like thwart or attack or whatever, and I chose those instead of this. I think this is a very important card because it readies you and confuses an enemy. So I think it's a really good card, but for some reason it just felt like I couldn't get it down. For whatever reason. I almost would prefer if it was 1 cost and it was either ready and either confused. I feel like some reason I could get that down better. So I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. weird feeling every time I've played it.
I'm with you. I like the card, but I felt like once I got it and used it, it took so long to get it back that it was just kind of like, I need an easier way to get it back. Because there was times where like I want to ready again. I want to be like Marvel Rivals and just keep using his again, and like defeating the minions. But it's like, oh, now I'm exhausted. I can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. If a hero is a 2/2/2, that implies that their base stats are needed for the character, and so a form of readying is very helpful. And this is his only ready, I believe. So
right, not just ready, a consistent way to ready.
Yeah, so I think this card, it might just need a little bit more tweaking, but like it's so weird. I like it. I think it's a good card. If you get it down, it's super powerful. But for some reason, for me, it was hard to get down.
Yeah, it was, for me, it was I could get it and it was like a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's
realistically in a game, I was gonna have it down like once or twice.
Yeah,
maybe.
It definitely felt like it was gonna be down once a deck pass at best. So, I mean, if you can get 2 of them, you could. There's not a max. So, do we want to do the house real quick or just do all the upgrades first?
Sure. Living in suburbia.
Safe house number 30. The main thing in this one is you exhaust it in your alter ego, go find a minion and put it into play. Or I guess it's you put it into play engaged with you, and then
you put it in play on
draw
yourself.
a card. Yeah, draw a card.
I like it because it plays off his ability, right? If you can't get the minions, it makes that struggle to go get it. You choose. It's not just like discarding from the top, and it's put into play. So now when revealed, the only thing that potentially would have affected you would be quick strike, but you're an alter ego, so that doesn't apply.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I think that little extra at the end, that draw card, helps make this more useful.
Worth it, right? Because without that extra little kicker, it's like, I want a minion to make my other thing work, but just to get a minion out, it's not worth anything. I need a little bit more to entice me to do that.
Yeah, because essentially what it's wanting you to do is use his ability, which is to threat when you kill that minion. Is it worth the 4 or 5 damage you have to do for 2 threat? So having that extra card helps balance that for me.
Ideally, you're looking for a minion with like 2 health.
Yeah.
Because you can at least basic attack it, or if you've got like metal arm, you can take advantage of the overkill.
Yeah, Hydra Bob. That's what you're looking for.
All right.
Which one do you want to do?
Let's go mask.
Oh, good choice.
So he likes to wear his mask in the winter. Is there a reason like he gets the mask but he loses the like eye mask? Like, can he only have one on at a time?
Yes. Yeah.
Or is his other one? No, it's armor. So he doesn't even have the eye mask. So you gain the spy trait. I don't think it's amazing. There's just not a big spy card pool to really like be like, oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, there's really no support for spy right now.
See this one here, you defeat an enemy, you exhaust it, you get to draw a card. I like it. It's cool. A little inconsistent because if you don't have an enemy to defeat, you can't do it. And there's another one I would love to see. No exhaustion, because how many times realistically in a game or in a turn are you going to kill an enemy since he doesn't really have like a spread attack card?
He doesn't have a spread attack, so you are right on that part.
I mean, I guess if you're talking
powerful
multiplayer and some aspect card that's really good to spread damage, I could kind of get it in, but it's like that's one super big turn. It's not like super consistent every turn to justify the exhaustion.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they play tested it that way, and it just became too powerful. But it's almost like a what's his name, Nova, his super world card or whatever.
Yeah. Right, into the Nova Force or whatever.
Nova Force,
up and away.
Up and away, Nova Force. It's like those turns when you get them are great, but this almost would, if you didn't exhaust it, it almost would be like that every turn almost kind of thing. But with that said,
Come
his
on.
only way to pull minions outside of aspect cards is to go into alter ego. So that could be the balance to that. Yeah, man. I mean, we just want to draw cards. Yeah,
Come on. I just love drawing cards, okay? And defeating minions and bad guys.
That's fair enough.
That's my thoughts. It's good, but
it could be better.
It could be better.
I'll do the rifle because I've had a deck that I worked with the rifle. 3 costs, winter rifle. It's restricted, of course, because it's a weapon. So when Winter Soldier makes a basic attack, exhausts the rifle, and he gets +2 to that attack, and it gains piercing and range. I have a lot of mixed feelings on this one. I think it's good and also bad. Hence the mixed feelings. I mean, if that wasn't clear.
More? That's all you got?
Well, I was going to let you chime in, but I'll just keep going.
No. So, I have a question for you first. So it's only restriction. It's only one restriction, right? But it's a rifle. Don't you typically hold a rifle with 2 hands? Shouldn't it be like restricted counts 2 slots restricted?
Yeah, you could make that argument, but I mean, he could probably one-hand it, especially with his metal arm.
I like it because it gets that extra attack. It's piercing and ranged. I really like those 2. And then you can potentially pair it with one of like my favorite cards, Directed Force.
Yes.
So I think it's one of those where like if I can get it early game, I'm gonna definitely play it. But as you get into a game and it's in my hand, I struggle to like feel like, I could save the 3 resources and just go for some extra attack events.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it being tied to basic attack without a way to ready semi-consistently. So that's my biggest thing, is if I have to defend, this card is absolutely useless without a ready.
There's a lot like that. I agree with you.
For 3 cost, I would like it to participate more in my battle. So
would you rather have like seen it? I guess it still wouldn't matter if you're exhausted. I was gonna say if something was passive on it, like if you exhausted it, you get the +2, but you passively always have piercing or ranged, or vice versa. Or like if you static got 1, and if you exhausted it, you got piercing and ranged.
I don't know. You know what? What I would have rather seen is counters. I would have rather see a rocket style upgrade again. Because I feel like most weapons that we've gotten, at least hero weapons, have not had counters. And I think that would have been cool. Give them counters and you could do the same thing and just give them counters and then it goes away.
I would have rather seen the puck grenade, like in Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier. Like I'd have rather seen that gun. Ew.
That would be pretty cool. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with what it is, but I'm with you. It's like a one and done, and if you're exhausted, it's kind of worthless.
Yeah, I mean, definitely had it work, and it's worked great. I just don't know if I've ever felt like fully justified paying 3 for it.
Okay. Hot take over here.
It's a mixed bag.
All right. Winter armor, probably the most basic one. 3 hit points, gain steady. Yeah, solid.
There you go.
Yeah. It's nice having steady. It's nice having a little bit extra hit points.
Yeah. I would argue probably should be 1 cost, but whatever. That's off his kit.
That's it.
That's quick, straightforward.
Yeah. He came as aggression. Came with firepower.
Yeah, everyone's favorite aggression card.
Yep. I like that they added more ways to go get minions. Nice. Yep. Here's your ready, Ryan. I think this is a good card.
Yes, I think this one worked for him.
Yeah. As we've seen more minion heavy and minion focused heroes, I'm glad that they kind of accounted for some of that.
Yeah. Man on the Wall.
Yeah, that's one I wanted to talk about. This card's really cool.
Big news. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one that, plays with his minions reduces some cards, makes cards a little easier to play. Because it's just the next card you play. I'm really glad they didn't tie it to like an attack event. So some of these like more expensive cards talking about, this kind of softens that blow a little bit. So
yeah, I think this is an awesome card. Really good for aggression.
yeah.
And honestly, one of the it's this type of card that's helped aggression become the best aspect of 2025.
Yeah, aggression really got some good cards in 2025. Tigra and Winter Soldier, kind of back to back.
Yep. Agreed.
All right.
Really, no other card that
What do
really
you think
stood out
about
to me.
him having 2 team up cards?
I think that's cool. I think they're all right. The Super Soldier one, I think, is okay at best. I like the name of Winter Widow Soldier Spy. I think that's clever. I think what it does isn't bad.
Yeah.
So,
and that's their attempt to try and get the silent infiltration back. But
yeah, that's true.
Went too far. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
I mean, it's nice that it puts it into play. So nice.
That is true. For 2 cost, and you wait. Do you both? Yeah, you don't.
No,
you both
it's
don't
just
do
the
it. It's
person
just that
plays
person.
it. Yeah. You could play with your arm.
That's still pretty good.
5. Yeah, not bad. I do. I like the team ups that have the kind of dual, like each character gets some benefit, but this one seems very like whoever plays it gets the benefit. There's no choice, right?
It would have been cool if there was a way to do like each player,
right? But see, that's the thing though. When you build these cards, right? You build them in a way that it works either with the minion, the ally, and the hero, or hero, right?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they tried and just couldn't quite do it.
Yeah. So. All right. We don't typically talk about all this stuff. We'll save that for another time. Extra cards came with
Blizzard.
Yeah, came with the Thunderbolt set. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's the main thing. I think I'm ready to go into final thoughts.
Whoa.
Yeah. Winter Soldier. I don't think he's perfect, as with all of the heroes. None of them are perfect. But man, why can't they just make him perfect every time?
Why can't they just make a perfect hero?
Yeah, there you go. We could do it. How hard can it be? I think his overall thing that he's doing, the whole minion and attack, I think it works. I think it's a good minion hero, and he can pull them out. And he benefits from them. He helps the team with the thwarting. As you notice, he doesn't have a thwart card because he doesn't need it, which I think is great because then it's changing up the typical, like, oh, there's this hero. He has his 2 cost thwart card that does 3 plus something else. It's different. I like that. I think there's definitely some cards that could have probably been tweaked a little bit more. But overall, I think we have a pretty solid hero that can really excel in certain aspects.
Yeah, I agree with you. He has a lot of strength in attacks. He's got a decent defensive card. His kit overall, I think, synergizes really well with what he's wanting to do, like you pointed out. Even though he doesn't have a thwart card, he's able to do thwart and other things on a single turn where you're not just like, I'm going to thwart this turn. Like, I'm going to do some damage and attack and thwart and like passively thwart, right? Can do multiple attack events, defeating multiple enemies. I'm able to do, a bunch of thwart. I like that. Before 2025, I did not like a minion focused, hook. I always thought when you play 1-2 players, it just kind of was so inconsistent and lacked that like ability to be consistent. But he was one that has kind of changed me from that. They luckily put in ways to make minions a little more consistent. So it has been a lot more enjoyable to play him and see him work. That was probably the biggest thing for me. Like, oh, check this out. Bing, bang, boom. I did all this stuff. And it worked.
Yeah.
What they were trying to
Yeah.
accomplish, it worked. So overall, for me, I think he's above average with his strength, his health, defensive, all around. I don't think he had like one big glaring weakness or anything like that.
Yeah. So my question to you, Scott, is I believe this was final hero. Did he go out on a positive note?
With a bang.
A Winter Soldier did.
I liked Winter Soldier. I thought they did really well. Out of him and Falcon that came out together, he definitely took the prize on that release together. So I like Winter Soldier. I found him fun to play.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a very fun hero to play. Hot take though, I think I'd rather play Falcon.
Well, good. See, perfect. I'll play Winter Soldier. You play Falcon.
There you go.
It should be buddy cop, scenario with us.
Yeah. As a final rating, I would have to rate him as a 100-year-old hero.
Veteran.
A veteran.
100-year-old veteran.
That's right.
To me, my rating for him is getting tossed off a train. And I'm going to insert the scream he does because I don't want to do it. I would look dumb.
Now, did you know that in the second movie, his theme, that sound, the
that's
screech?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's his voice that they changed. They altered the audio.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool from the first one.
I guess tossed off a train and surviving. That's my rating for him.
He survived. He's a survivor.
That's right. Well, I'll insert that too, or I'll clip that for you. Right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Gosh. But hey, yeah, I think he was good. I think it was a good one. A good one to end on, I think, overall. I think people liked it. I think he was really good to kind of, like how you said, I think the minion heavy heroes kind of haven't been great. And I think he's like, oh, wait, maybe this could work. And then they came out with Tigra. And so I think people were more like, well, maybe this could work again.
Yeah. Maybe this minion thing has something to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I just need some more thwart related ones. We got Cable for side schemes, but help me out. I like justice. I like thwarting. Help me out, designers.
So you need a justice themed hero. Hey, maybe Jessica Jones is, who you've been waiting for.
Yeah, she might be the hero that I've been needing this whole time.
Could be Daredevil. I mean, we don't know what his aspect is
or
yet.
Daredevil.
So.
You know what?
Daredevil.
This whole wave's going to be for me. That's what I'm going to say.
The only thing I know, and technical spoiler-ish warning, is I think they accidentally revealed on one of the live streams that Luke Cage, I think, is leadership. So
I don't remember that one.
It was a slip up on them.
So. It was one of them just like, yeah, Luke Cage with his leader cards, he's going to be great.
Kind of like, when you think of Luke Cage, you think of leadership. Yes, it was something like that, yeah.
Okay, so if he's leadership, then Jessica's going to be, you know what that means? Daredevil is going to be protection.
You think so?
He's going to be a protective hero. He's going to have a 3 defense. I'm calling it right now.
I don't know if I can turn a blind eye to that, Ryan.
He's going to be a 2-1-3. Calling it.
2-1-3? So no thwart at all, or no attack at all? He'll probably get a boost from his billy clubs or something.
But he'll get his billy club and I'll give him a +1.
Let's just build the character out real quick, Ryan. He's got his mask, his billy club.
Episode 2.0. Here we go.
His horns.
His horns. Yeah.
All right.
That'd be good.
Cool. We want to know your thoughts on Winter Soldier. Leave some comments down below. If you've defeated a minion, you have to subscribe. Go defeat a minion.
If you played this game, you have to like and subscribe.
Hey,
you need to rate 5 stars on the pod.
Yeah. So thanks everybody who has subscribed. We did hit a milestone, so we appreciate that. So let's keep that growing. Maybe 2026, if we can hit some big numbers, maybe we'll give some stuff away, Ryan.
Maybe that is our special thing that we've talked about. Maybe we have some giveaways. I'll give away my entire collection.
Hey, you can't say that now.
I literally could give away my collection.
Yeah. Well, you have a little collection now, so.
Very little. Very, 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 very little. I can give you guys a hero.
a hero. So that's cool.
Hey, but I
All
got some
right.
really cool alt arts though, so maybe we'll
Yeah,
give
we
some
do
of
have
those
some
away.
cool art. So we appreciate everybody listening. We hope you liked Winter Soldier. We sure did. And always, if you want to go from a chump to a champ, listen to Marvel Chumpions Podcast. Thanks.
Thank you all, and good night.